Safe travels. You need something? See you around. Open for business. See you later. You need something?
God, only level 41. Boy, he's a warrior charging at 41. That is just really a bad idea. Like, what he's doing is really stupid. You've got casters. They can root you. Fear. But they can root you. He's lucky he didn't get rooted. Where is he going? It is weird that he's trying to climb the hill there. I'm not sure what he was doing. There's the net I was talking about. And then he takes a potion. He takes a potion of stamina, like a potion of I don't know, fortitude or something. That gives you more health or whatever. It's not like a potion of healing or anything. I'm not sure if it would even do anything. I don't know if it would give you health if you're already in combat. It does say plus 120, so I guess it did. Okay, I never tried it while I was in combat. Still a potion, though.
I'm out of range.
You know, I said it before, but whatever. You know, this guy making these videos making fun of people. I mean, it's easy to make fun of. I do too. I mean, I can't help. You can't help but watch people and be like, what are you doing? I mean, I feel sorry when people die, but you can't help but wonder, like, what they're doing. But he puts comments in. I mean, I think if I was putting these videos out, I wouldn't be making fun of people. I mean, let the people who watch the videos, because they're going to spam the chat section with, like, comments like, oh, this person's dumb, or this person could have done that, or what are they doing? You don't need to, as the person who's putting up this video, I think, like, sit here and say stuff like, what's this guy doing? You know, like, I'm a little surprised that he does this. Like, watch, she's gonna start, like, here. Now he's gonna say, like, where's he going? Now, I think what he's going is he sees this mob here and he doesn't want to aggro this mob, so he wants to climb up the mountain. Watch. He's like, where are we going? But that's what he's doing. He didn't want to, you know, whatever. It's just like, I don't know. I think it's, you know, I said it before, you know, I made comments on some of those videos kind of teasing a certain player that I'm not a big fan of. And those comments were removed from the chat, but it's okay for him to make fun of everybody else, you know. I can't, like, tease a player that are being removed, but he can sit there and make fun of everybody when they die. You know, to me, that just seems kind of stupid. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. The world of video games. Deja vu. This is a deja vu. Here it comes. Deja vu. I don't know why he came up with that. With that, like, phrase when a warrior charges. It's just kind of bizarre, but it does stick in your head. Maybe that's why he used it. Oh my god, I'm clicking the X. Clicking the X. We did get a new upgrade yesterday. Check it out. The amazing axe. The unbalanced axe, right? Check that out. Amazing. Gotta love it. I can probably kill him, but I don't have any buffs up yet. Let's get to where we need to go. Let's level 2, level 24. Which is going to suck, because we're going to have to spend like 2.4 gold on abilities, and I've only got 2.7 gold, so that's going to put me back in the poorhouse again, which It's unfortunate. But the abilities are kind of... They're good. They're not abilities I want to skip on, you know? The abilities we're going to get at level 24 are... Yeah, Demoralizing Shout is obviously really, really strong. Execute, we could probably... I mean, Execute's strong, obviously. I mean, especially for a Grey Gear Warrior, being able to do Execute, it's going to be pretty useful. And then, of course, Heroic Strike. And these are all very, very impactful skill ups, actually. But it's going to make me broke again, unfortunately. Yeah, hopefully we can grind the wolves in Duskwood once we get 24. I think we'll be, you know, 4 to 5 levels higher than the wolves, so I would think that we'd be able to do it, I hope, without getting our butt whooped. We shall see. Deja vu.
Lovely.
All right. Boop 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 boo. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Ooh, intellect. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with an intellect. Strength. Protection. I'm certainly glad I got that intellect scroll. Not sure why I even bought that. It's obviously a mistake.
Lovely.
Ah, shit, I do need... Well, I've got plenty of food, but... Yeah, we'll see.
Lovely.
Deja vu. Putting the gaming sleeve on. We gotta get ready, we gotta get locked and loaded, we gotta get focused. We gotta get focused like a laser for the Grey Gear leveling. Got my blackjack bubblegum, and I got my Mexican Coca-Cola. It's time to grind. Boom! Woohoo! Level 24! Oh, and I didn't even use my last talent point. We have 2 talent points. We're going to go with Improved Blood Rage, I think. Or we could go with Crit and try to rush. No, I think we're going to go with Improved Blood Rage because we need the Rage. Now that we've got 2 Blood Rage, our next talent points are going to go into the Fury tree. We're going to go ahead and get Cruelty and Improved Demoralizing Shout. These guys aren't even worth experience anymore, so we're going to have to find a different spot to grind mobs. We're going to go for the wolves, I think. We're going to go grind the wolves, I think. It's time to do it.
Lovely. can kiss your ass goodbye.
Hate wasting my scrolls by teleporting back to Stormwind.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I probably should have taken a nap before I started streaming. I'm so tired. Been a long day today already. All right, let's do it. Let's get out of here. I hate to do this because we're gonna lose out on some of our scrolls, but maybe not. It'll take me maybe 8 minutes to get to a Duskwood, maybe 10 minutes tops. We'll see. Gotta hit the warrior trainer, and then we gotta go to Duskwood. So I have this meat we need to get rid of. Well, we don't need 2 ornamental maces. So. Hey, what's up, Zalson? How's it going, man? The gray gear only. Yeah, back to the gray gear only warrior. I don't know if you knew about this character I was leveling, Zalson. Yeah, the horde was just the shaman just isn't. Every time I try to play a shaman, I just get bored of him. I'm like, eh. And it wasn't like it didn't feel like challenging, you know, hardcore. I mean, I don't know. This is the ultimate challenge, bro. Salson. This is leveling a warrior that can only wear gray gear. So this is a single self-found warrior. I cannot trade with other players. I cannot use the mailbox. I can't use the auction house. I can only wear gray gear. I'm level 24. I've leveled from 1 to 24 in only gray gear.
Hello.
Because I am insane in the membrane, baby. Demoralizing shout. Execute. Oh my god, we're so... I had like 2.8 gold, now I've got like 35 silver. So, that sucks that it costs so much, but... Demoralizing shout rank 2, we got execute, and heroic strike rank 4. Execute is going to pay some dividends, I hope. This really should be here. We'll fix those keybinds when we get to where we're going. Shift mouse wheel down. Alright, look, we got... No. Did I just fucking... I did. Love it. Action. What the fuck was ours? Shit. I just unkeybound something. I don't know what. Oh, well, that's what I did. Oh my god. Obviously, my brain's not working today. Not turn right. Ugh, strafe right. Oh, it's been a long day. Okay, we got execute. Okay, looks correct. I have let myself use scrolls. That's why I've been buying scrolls like crazy. It's the only kind of luxury I've allowed this character to have is the ability to buy scrolls. Alright, let's sell this. What else we got? Just sell this. Sell this.
Have a good one.
I supply only the finest goods. Be careful.
So how you been, Zelson? Just chilling? Yeah, self-found is no you can't. The only thing you can't trade with any of the players. You can group though. You can group with other players. Okay, you can do dungeons. You can group with other players, but you can't trade with other players, and you can't use the auction house, and you can't use the mailbox. So.
Well met.
And I believe. Yeah. Probably make it worry self-found. No, you can group. You can group. Well, this is like the official hardcore self-found, right? Yeah, you can only. I don't even know. No, you can group with other people. There's no restrictions on grouping with self-found. Self-found like used to be like you could only. Like the non-grouping thing was like something the original hardcore, like the community-based hardcore thing did, where you could only group with other hardcore players. But this whole server is hardcore, so yeah, you can group. Now you can't, but you can't get the made-up version. Well, the made-up version you could group with other players as long, but remember that was through a community-based add-on that was created. So the servers weren't hardcore servers. This is before hardcore servers existed. They were just regular servers, but you installed the hardcore add-on, and the hardcore add-on prevented you from grouping with people that weren't hardcore. Yeah, hey Tyler, how's it going? Yeah, you just can't. You can group, you just can't trade. So self-found means it's just stuff that you get by doing stuff. Now, the one thing that's interesting, though, is, you know, there are versions of the game where you can't... Well, I guess not. I mean, self-found is just stuff you get, you know... I'm trying to think. It just feels like there's a version of the game that I've played where you can't get items from dungeons. Like, you can only get items from, like, drops off of mobs. Maybe I'm thinking of, like, a Turtle WoW version. I think I played a version, like, maybe it was just a version that I played. You're going to judge with TV chill? Alright. Let me turn the music down then so I don't kill you. Actually, we're just going to change the music to something more serene. Since Zolson's going to be watching on the big screen. How about that? How about a little Skyrim atmosphere, Zolson? So feels a little bit more apt to what we're doing. Well, you're right. Yeah, I know. I'm barely awake now. I'm so tired. We ran out this morning me and my wife to do some stuff and do some shopping, and we got a new dude. It's awesome. We got a new treadmill. Hey Tyler, how's it going, man? Yourself made it to 60. Nice. Grats. Grats. This is a little different. Like, what I'm doing with this character is gray gear only. So even if I do dungeons, I don't get anything out of it other than XP. Right? Like, I can only use, and of course, I'm probably not going to do too many dungeons because I'm going to be so weak unless I'm like really out leveled a dungeon. Like I'm wearing all gray gear. So if I fight a mob that's like my level, for example, they literally kick my ass because one thing that's that people don't realize is most of your health comes from your gear. I am a level, think about this, I'm a level 24 warrior and I have 553 health. You know, that's it. 553 health. That is nothing for a level 2. Normally at level 24, you'd be at least over 1,000 health by now. You know what I mean?
Lovely.
Okay, good. So because I'm doing gray gear only, I can't get, like, if I do dungeons and stuff, I can't use green items, I can't use white items. So I can't buy gear because there's no gray gear you can literally buy in the game. You know, the amount of gray gear in the game is ridiculously small. There's very little gray gear even in the game, so. Oh, that's my button. I knew I removed one of my keybinds. I'm like, which keybind was R? Here, we'll fix that after this mob. Alright. Alright, so we've got action bar, key bindings, and it's going to be action bar 2? 3. No, it's action bar. It's the main one. Bingo, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. Yeah, it's taking me twice as long to level. I'm level 24 and it's taking me about twice or more the amount of time to get to 24 than it normally would. Because I've had to grind mobs like a lot, and mobs that are like I said, lower level than me. Like this is a level 18 mob, so I'm 6 levels over this spider. And yet look at how much, watch how much my health is gonna drop, right? Killing a mob that's literally, 6 levels beneath me. Oh, it's nice to get execute though. Normally I'd have to grind out the rest of that fight, but with execute we're able to just finish it off. So execute is going to be a massive, massive ability for me. Like a big deal. Boom, execute, baby. Let's get our quest. We're going to do the wolf quest. Also, we're a skinner. I want to get to 5 gold because I actually want, believe it or not, I want to respec, but I've already respected once, so respecking now is going to cost me 5 gold. I want to drop the ones I have in protection because although having improved blood rage is kind of nice, I'm going to miss that for sure, but I don't know, I still think I'm probably going to respec into more of a fury, or an arms build.
Hello.
Arms fury, basically. More of a fury, dual wield fury build. Because since our armor's so crap and since our health's so crap, like the shorter we get, the quicker we get in fights, the better. The longer fights go on, the quicker my health drops, and it's just not pretty. Not pretty at all. I figure a couple sunders into execute should be 2 or 3 sunders into execute's going to be what we're going to be looking at for our rotation.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, I'm really concerned about higher levels, actually.
Lovely.
I think like, yeah, it's like I don't really know what's going to happen, to be honest. We don't really know. We don't know like if the high level mobs are going to just start hitting me more. There's going to be debuffs. Yeah, the debuffs are going to really hurt. You know, the health. I mean, obviously getting my cooking up as high as I can. The only caveats I've allowed myself is the ability to buy scrolls. The scrolls from the vendor, but they only go up to rank 2, I believe. I don't think they ever have scrolls higher than rank 2. And then I'm not letting myself do alchemy or any kind of professions that are directly going to increase, increase my power creep, you know. So the professions I have are basically tailoring and skinning, which is basically I'm just going for bags, really. Bags, and then eventually maybe at level 60 we'll make bags. If we make it to 60, we'll make bags, sell bags, whatever. Yeah, so I'm not going for any kind of professions that really help me that much. But there is, what was I going to say? There is, I was thinking there was one other thing that could help my character, though. It's really just, well, just cooking, I guess. I guess it was just cooking I was thinking of. You know, cooking, you know, trying to keep our stamina up as high as we can with cooking, and with just the crappy, like, up to level 2 scrolls that we can buy, you know, from the vendor in Stormwind. No, I will never do that, because that's just too boring. I mean, this I still have full access to my talents and my abilities, and I still have access to weapons. I just can't. The corpse of Hodge you later.
Lovely.
Boy, execute is a luxury. Execute feels like a luxury at this level. Having the ability to finish fights quicker. Oh, did you? Yeah, you can. 16 slaughters, like the trolls in Airy Peak, are really good for dropping those bags. Also, if you really want to get bags, fishing is probably the best way to get bags. You can, you know, in like a 2-hour... I mean, if you like fishing crates in the Vile Reef off the coast of Stranglethorn Vale for a couple hours, if you get enough crates, there's going to be a really good chance you're going to get like a 14 slaughter out of those crates. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, you can get bags. You can get bags from like my last hardcore character, like my hunter. I've got a hardcore hunter on this server that's level 52, and she's still alive, and she's a melee hunter. And almost all her bags that she has, she's gotten through fishing. Like I think almost all of them are from fishing.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, having execute's a big deal. Execute is a big deal. This is the other thing that's interesting. Every time I do one of these weird challenges, also like melee hunter or Grey Gear only warrior, it makes me learn the class better. Like it makes me understand what talents could actually influence the success or not success of a specific kind of challenge like this. Same thing with melee hunter. You know, playing melee hunter made me better as a hunter in general because I learned, you know, how to mitigate damage better, how to control my pet better, you know, how to build my character so that I could maybe push more damage as a melee hunter. You know what I mean? And some of that stuff actually carried over to a regular marksman hunter. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to stream too long just because I'm really tired. When I stop this stream, I'll take a nap for like 2 or 3 hours, then I'll come back, and then I'll do a proper stream, like 4 or 5 hours or something. Although I am chugging some caffeine right now, so maybe it'll wake me up. Your eyes are closing. Here, we could mix up the music. Something a little bit more upbeat. The bed's yeah, I know what you mean. I know, man. I got up really early. I got up really early this morning because my wife woke me up at like, I don't know, it was like 8:30 a.m. or something. You know, that was a waste of whatever. We'll get more poison. That woke me up at like 8:30 saying that our new treadmill was delivered to the office's complex mailroom. So she's like, "Can you go get it?" And I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I had to go to the office complex and
Lovely.
get the new treadmill and and carry it down the stairs. And it was obviously it was very heavy. And then carry it up the stairs here. Then I had to walk the dog. Then I had to feed the dog. Then I had to feed the cats. Then my wife made some breakfast. Then I ate breakfast. Then so by the time I did all that, I was completely wide awake. So I didn't really. Normally I sleep in on Saturday till about 9:30, 10 usually. So I missed out on easily 2 hours of sleep I normally get. So I'm pretty tired. Treadmill's cool though. I was using the treadmill in the bedroom earlier. I was pretty excited to get that because, as you know, Zelson, when we get older, we need all the exercise we can get, right? So I need to work on my cardio anyway. So if I get like a stand desk, I could play WoW and put a treadmill and be on the treadmill. I see there's like a lot of there's actually a lot of there's a cryptocurrency YouTuber who I like that he's always on the treadmill when he's doing his podcasts or when he's doing his streams, his live streams, and I'm always like, man, that's what I should be doing. I should be on a treadmill the entire time. Yeah, because I'm always tired because I'm just not physically in good shape anymore, That and I'm always doing stuff, trying to take care of my wife who's really sick and trying to take care of all the animals and the dog and trying to work and pay all the bills and you know what I mean. It's the regular grind. The regular grind. You know what? Let's just listen to no music, Salson. Let's listen to some rain. What do you say? This will put Zalson right to sleep. I'm gonna put you to sleep with rain. Which is a great thing to fall asleep to, right? Did you see my new upgraded weapon I got yesterday? Check it out. The unbalanced axe, baby. Gray goodness. Epic loot, baby. I was pretty excited to get that. It was like a 0.2... What was it?
Kiss your ass goodbye.
It was like 5.6 DPS per second versus the weapon I had, which was like 5.1.
You were screwed.
Which, with this level, using gray gear, and any upgrade is a welcome. Is a welcome upgrade.
Lovely.
Let's do overpower. Let's just move this in a little bit. Maybe move it down a little. Let's take our execute. And we're just gonna. That's fine. Somebody gave me a massive priest buff, which I'm always happy to get.
Lovely. Lovely.
How am I in combat? No, parkour fail. No, another parkour fail. Come on. Yeah. All right. Whew. Parkour's back. We gotta pick up the spider quest too. That means we gotta make our way to Darkshire.
Lovely.
Oh, I'm loving having execute. Oh my god, I forgot. You know, it's funny, when I was leveling, I forgot about execute, and then when I saw it, like when I was like level 22, and I looked ahead and saw that I was getting execute 24, I was like, oh my god, that just not having to like grind out the last like 20% of my mob's health is just, it's amazing, so strong.
Lovely.
Makes a huge difference. The rabid dire wolves.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Ooh, intellect. Can't wait to give myself some intellect.
Lovely.
Oh man. I mean, the warrior feels very,
Kiss your ass.
very weak. As you can see, this is a level 20 mob, so you can see the difference. Once I got to this level 20 mob, immediately I started dying, basically. And the only reason I was able to kind of finish the mob quickly there is I pulled off an overpower into an execute. So, yeah, it's the warriors. You know, I'm very weak. I mean, my DPS per second is 23. I'm assuming that that's like, you know, I mean, my weapon. Think about like my weapons, right? Like I'm doing. I've got a 5.6 DPS. You know, level 14 axe. So normally at level 24, you'd probably have like a level 20, you know, 22 to 24 green item, which would be doing probably, I don't know, I'm going to guess like 13 damage or something per second, probably. Maybe more. Let's actually take a look. I'm actually kind of curious myself how much would it do, right? So if we go here and we do not that. Let's go classic wild gear planner, and we're just going to go main hand. And the cool thing about this, I noticed this yesterday, which is super cool, is it actually has a level. So let's go down here to level 24, right? We're going to 24. I'm going to go here, and we're going to say quality. We're just going to say rare, right? And we're going to sort by level. And we're looking for, not rare, I'm sorry, uncommon. Sort by level. So let's say I had normally a level 22 or something, level 22 sword or something here. Like, this is fine, dagger's fine. So how much does this damage? So this damage, so 11 damage per second, right? 11 damage per second versus my dagger, which is I think 5 damage per second or something. And let's see if we had, let's go to one that's like 20. Let's see if we can find a sword. Oh, here, this will work. This is Bruiser Club. You know, this does, yeah, 11. So 11 damage. So we're looking at my weapons about half the damage. My weapons are probably half, you know, 5.6. So currently my weapons are 5.6 and 4.3. So I'm only doing maybe about half as much damage just for my weapons. You know, obviously I would have, you know, gear with stats on them. So I'd have a lot more attack power. I'd have a lot more crit. So, you know, my damage is probably, I'm guessing my damage is about a third, maybe, like of what it normally would be. So yeah, it definitely feels, it feels a lot more difficult. But like I said, once I got execute at level 24, I just hit level 24. Picking up execute was a huge difference, like huge, because now, if I pull this mob, right, I'm going to weaken the mob with demoralizing shout, and then I'm going to go into at least 2 sunders, right? At least 2 sunders. If that one I can throw in a random, now I can just auto attack until I get execute. Like normally I wouldn't be able to do this. Normally, you know, I would have to finish off the mob, but being able to let my rage build up and just do an execute, you know, saves me on taking quite a bit of damage. So that's been a real godsend. And once we get improved demoralizing shot, that's going to make things even better. So
Lovely.
I just want to I want to respec because I wasn't sure. Like when I first created this character, I was going to do this really bizarre hybrid build where I went with, you know, like defensive talents that gave me a lot more survivability, which I still may need to do at higher levels. Because when we get to higher levels, and like Zalsum was saying, mobs are doing, you know, they're doing like more damage.
Lovely.
You were screwed.
Am I in combat still? Yeah, I guess I am. You know, when we get to higher levels, it might be possible that it might be necessary that we spec into some more CC based abilities. Like originally I was going to go down, and I am still. I haven't respected. I've respected once earlier, like a much earlier level. So now if I want to respec, it's 5 gold. Well, I don't have 5 gold. I've got like 42 silver because I just had to spend. It just cost me 2.4 gold to train 3 skills at level 24. So I had almost, you know, 3 gold, but all that's gone now because I had to train. So I'm still down my hybrid build, which was, you know, you can see I've got deflection, improved charge, 1 point into tactical mastery, which was kind of a mistake, to be honest. Nothing in fury, and then I've got shield specialization and improved blood rage. I had planned on early on using my shield a lot more, you know, using this shield that I've got here, using it a lot more often. But the problem with it is because you're wearing gray gear, your armor is so low, and your shield, since it's gray, also doesn't have the best block value, which is what calculates how much damage the shield reduces when you actually block, right? The more block value you have, the more damage you actually block when you actually do block. So because the shield isn't that good, because your armor rating, you know, even with the shield on, my reduction is only 30%, which is actually better than it was. And that's mostly because of my armor. I've got a 120 scroll up currently. So because what was happening is I was trying to use my shield and it was taking too long. The shield just made it so that it took too long to kill mobs, and I wasn't generating enough rage. I was generating like no rage, so I was just standing around waiting to get enough rage to even do like a shield block, and it was terrible. And because of that, fights lasted way longer, and because they lasted way longer, I was dying because my health pool is too low. I have no health. You know, I've got like 550 health. We have more than that now because we have some buffs. We got the stamina buff. We got this buff. We got 3 different stamina buffs, I think, or 2. But normally my health pool right now at level 24 is only like 560. So, you know. So going down the protection tree, I determined very early on wasn't going to work. Like, this isn't going to work. So, because just extending fights only meant taking a lot more damage. So I've decided to respec into an arms fury build. And what I'm going to be doing is focusing on trying to end the fights as fast as possible. So, you know, offense is in this case, offense is going to be our best defense because we have no defense basically.
Lovely.
So I'll show you the build that I'm probably going to do. So we need to respec, but we need 5 gold to do it. It's been extremely difficult making money, although what I'm doing right now is actually a good way to make money because these guys dropped the soft patch of fur, which is worth a lot of money, although I don't think they've been dropping any so far, which kind of sucks. But when they do drop soft patch of fur, it's like 6 silver per, so, you know, if we can farm that out, and also I'm a skinner, so, you know, a stack of medium leather is probably like 15 silver or something, so, but yeah, let me show you the build we're going to do. I think it's going to be really difficult. I think, you know, I mean, the way I look at it is my armor mitigation is going to be around 30% throughout the whole leveling experience. So normally on a warrior, like a fury warrior, my mitigation would be up around 40%. So we're going to be about 10% off, I think. I mean, I don't know if how it's going to scale, though. I don't know if that's going to fall off. You know, because sometimes as you go up, certain things fall off. Like your crit rating, for example. Like when you're level 10, your crit rating might be, or like level 5, your crit rating might be pretty high, but then by the time you get to like level 20, it might fall off a lot. So I'm not sure how I think the scaling, though, for the for the mitigation with your armor is going to be hopefully pretty flat. I'm hoping it doesn't fall off, but I don't really know. Luca, I have no idea how difficult it's going to be at higher levels. Keep in mind that we have to focus on attacking mobs that are, 5 levels beneath me, because even like I fought one wolf just a minute ago who was level 21, which is 3 levels beneath me, and he was shredding me. Like one-on-one fight with a level 21 wolf, he was absolutely tearing me apart. So if I try to fight a mob that's like the same level as me, I can't even kill a mob. I can't even kill a mob that's the same level as me. Not unless I get lucky with some crits and some overpowers. If I don't get lucky with that, I can't do the amount of damage that mob's going to do to me. I can't win that DPS race. So we're focusing on killing mobs that are anywhere from 4 to 6 levels below me, because that's just really all we can do. So, having said that, I think what I've learned through the first 24 levels is that protection, at least pre-level 24, it doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to respec. And like I said, we're going to focus on trying to get more DPS out of our build. And there's a couple ways we could go, but what I'm probably going to be doing is I'm probably going to be going into improved rend, because it's free damage. And it's easy to get a rend up. It doesn't take that much rage, or it doesn't take much rage to pop a rend off. And since I'm not doing tons of damage, most of the fights last fairly long, so I get pretty good value out of rend. Although with execute, the fights are ending a lot quicker. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to go rend, but we're definitely going to still stay with deflection, because it's just too good mitigation. Deflection just mitigates a lot of damage. It also there's a little bit of parry haste involved as well, so you actually do increase your damage very, very, very slightly with parry haste. Of course, we got to go improve charge, because we struggle with rage, and so just getting that extra rage. And then we're going to go improved overpower, and so then we're going to go into our crit rating, and then we're going to go into improved demoralizing shout. So with this, get a little bit more rage. We get some more damage with improved overpower, which is going to be nice. We've got some additional damage with improved rend. We're not really going to be doing tactical mastery just yet, because we're not really dancing too much at all, because I found that the shield just isn't working right now. So we're going to go for the demoralizing shout, which is reducing the attack power reduction of your demoralizing shout by another 40%, right? Is going to be really nice. It's going to weaken our enemies a lot more, which means we're going to take less damage. And one of the problems that we're having is that my health pool is really, really low. So anything we can do to reduce the damage we take should be, in essence, a way to kind of balance the scales, I'm hoping. You know what I mean? We're trying to balance the scales to make it so that I can actually not get my ass whooped all the time. So we're definitely going to go with improved demo shout, and then we're going to go with unbridled wrath, and we're going to go with dual weapon specialization. Okay, so I'm probably go with a build like this, right? And then at this point, I'm not sure. A lot of it depends on how many crits we're getting. If we feel like we're getting enough crits, maybe we can go into deep wounds. The problem with deep wounds is it's 20% of your these weapons' average damage, and since I'm dual wielding one-handed weapons and they're gray weapons, they just aren't doing that much damage. So, but it is additional damage, so there's a good chance we probably will go into deep wounds and probably maybe even impale. But I think improved execute could be useful for sure, as well as improved berserker rage. So I envision this being a possible build. If we feel like we're not getting enough value out of deep wounds and impale, we could back out of that, and we could go into something like maybe improved battle shout. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of improved battle shout myself, but I think blood craze isn't very good either, to be honest, personally. Although maybe because we are wearing white gear and because we are taking so much damage, maybe blood craze is useful. I don't know. Because our armor class is going to be so low, but we're not going to be getting crit a ton, because we are killing mobs that are so much lower than we are. So that means they're probably not going to be critting me as much as they normally would be. Remember, the crit rates in WoW go up a lot if you're higher level than the mob, and vice versa. If the mob's higher level than you, the crit rate goes up a lot in their favor. So I'm not sure if the blood craze is going to work, and I kind of felt the same way in a way about overpower, just simply because I didn't feel like many enemies were going to be dodging me as much if they were 4 levels beneath me, just because my hit's going to be have a greater chance. But that really hasn't been the case. I felt like mobs who inherently have a high amount of dodge, which is like rogue-based classes like Defias, classes with high agility like wolves and kitties, has still been dodging in the same amount of rate that I would have expected, even though if they were the same level as me. So that, and again, this is all part of why I do these types of things, because I learned this type of stuff. You know, I wouldn't know these things if I hadn't tried this. I wouldn't, because normally I wouldn't be killing mobs consistently that are 5 levels beneath me. So I wouldn't really know, am I still going to see them? Am I still going to see overpower proc with the same frequency or not? You know, those types of questions can be answered, which affects how we build. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, sort of. And a very short explanation, right? Nah, not really. I think I'm gonna need another Mountain Dew.
Lovely.
What the fuck?
Kiss your ass goodbye.
I'm distracted by the fact that a level 52 person. I just got straight distracted, and I'm laughing because this is the second time.
Screwed.
This is the second time in our guild in the last, in today and yesterday, that someone, high-level character, has died to their death. Taylor's fell to their death in Dustfire Valley. I don't know where Dustfire Valley is, by the way. Wow, Dustfire Valley. Is that like... Where is Dustfire Valley? It's in Searing Gorge. He didn't jump off the tower, did he? Did he jump off the tower? Let's see. I was doing the skip to Searing Gorge. How is there even a skip? Bro, no, why do a skip? You were doing the skip. You were doing the skip to Elwyn, you mean? Sort of. Recipe actually says you can cheese the locked door. You can also run around the hills from Lock Mountain, but I forgot where to jump down from. Man, why do people follow Rested XP? Why do people follow Rested XP? Play the game, baby. It's just the guy's like, Rested XP said I could cheese the door, and I want. That guy died at level 52 from falling. It's like, what? Oh man. Let's, you know, I'm not sure what music I want to play. I'm kind of going all over the place here. I'm getting too distracted by this person who fell to their death at luck. Can you imagine being level 52 in hardcore and dying because you fell? I would feel really silly if I fell to my death. That would suck, man.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
258 crit. Damn. Still need to kill some more rabid wolves. Level 21 wolf. Ugh. Level 21 wolves hurt. Like, they really hurt. So I bought a new mouse, Elson. You know, I have a mouse addiction. I have a problem with mice. I've got a mouse problem. I always went for my Razer Viper Mini, which they kept breaking. They were never lasting that long. Finally decided to try a different mouse. I went with my Extrafy M42. That mouse was too heavy. It was starting to hurt my wrist. So then I decided to go back to the Razer Viper Mini, but I couldn't find any Razer Viper Minis that could be shipped quickly, so I found another Razer mouse that's almost identical to the Razer Viper Mini, which I can't remember the name of it right now, but I bought it. It showed up yesterday, and I'm using it. And so far it's not bad. I don't like the placement of the thumb buttons, but that's something I can get used to. It's a little bit more of a claw grip as opposed to the Extrafy, which is a little bit more of a palm grip. Just based on the shape of the mouse, you know. I may have to take a break from WoW for a day or two because my my carpal tunnel is really flaring up in my wrist and my forearm because I've been on the computer too much lately.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Actually. So we've played for an hour and we've done 5 bars of experience in an hour. No, 4. 4. So that means 4. Okay, so that's 5 hours. That's not bad. That means we can do a whole level in 5 hours. I can live with that. I can live with that. That means I can get at least 1 level a day, right? It's still grindy as F, but I can live with that. If we can get a few quests done. Not sure how many quests we're going to be able to do.
Lovely.
And we still need 2 rabid wolves.
Lovely.
I was gonna say, I was noticing my health was regenerating really, really slowly. And I'm like, this debuff must be affecting my health, and look at that. 50% reduced health regeneration rate. You know you've played WoW a long time when you can just look at your health regen and be like, that ain't right. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not right. Was that really my first soft patch for... Can't believe that's the first one. Normally we get a few more than that. Anywhere from 3 to 5 on one. When I kill from one side to the other, I usually get 3 to 5, and they're 6 silver each, so... Alright. Don't need. Gooey spider leg, we do need crisp. No, we don't. We don't need spider ichor. Don't need. Actually, we might need spider silk. And don't need. Okay. Let's see if we can make our way to town. The one good thing about being over leveled is we're not really going to aggro too many mobs. We just can't kill them. It's like if I see level 23 mob, I can't kill it. But I won't aggro it because I'm, you know, higher level.
Lovely.
And another soft patch of fur, 6 silver. Okay. Man, that health regeneration, this debuff sucks. Rabies is the shit. You know, if I was going to do a Classic Plus, another thing I would add to the game would be, like right now we have the ability to cleanse poisons with Cleanse. I would add in First Aid some sort of an ability to remove diseases. Right? Maybe even, I don't know if it would be something you could use in combat. I mean, it should. I think it should be, to be honest. But that's just another little... There's so many little things that you could make better in World of Warcraft. You know, Professions is probably one of the biggest ones, because Professions in vanilla is really... They're really not good. I mean, they're cool. There's cool recipes and stuff, but there's just so much stuff missing. You can't make a bow. I mean, you can't even craft a bow in this game, which is just ludicrous to me. You know, and there's so few, like, for example, like Dragon Scale Leatherworking. How many Dragon Scale Leatherworking items can you even make? Like, 6? 7? I mean, it's very few, and all of them are, like, much higher level. Like, you can't, like, really make, you know, like, low-level stuff. Like, I think I would have made it so that you could make, like, a dragonhide buckler shield, or dragonhide tower shield, you know, stuff, you know, come on, how many... Shit, Stitches is looming. Where's he at? Ooh, he's close, too, he's right there. Alright, we're fine. How many gooey spider legs do we have? 6? Alright, we definitely want this quest.
Help you find something?
Just wanted to repair my gear real quick. Seems to be a quest in here.
King's honor, friend, for the Alliance. Light bless you.
I don't know if... Probably stupid of me to be milling around where Stitches is near. But... Where was he? Where'd he go? Shit, where'd he go? He disappeared. Maybe he's chasing a player. That's kind of scary, though. That's not good. I don't like not knowing where he is.
Salutations.
Bronze 2? No.
You have a great day now.
I think he must be dead.
Well met.
Or something.
Have a good one.
Ah, Jesus. Parkour fail! He must be dead. Let us try to get our quest to kill the spitters, I think. I'm just a little concerned about aggroing the spiders. But we're level 24, so we should be able to avoid them. Let's push our stamina up a little bit.
Greetings for the Alliance.
The grind is real, guys. The grind is real. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like at higher levels. I mean, if like we're fighting level 45 mobs and we're level 40, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know how the scaling is going to work. I think that's what makes this this really interesting is we don't know what it's gonna be like.
How are you? Safe travels.
Gotta be careful with the green spiders because they could definitely shred me. Once we get to the shoreline, we'll be good. Oh, there's 2 spiders. So there's one of them is the green spider. So he better not net me, because that could be really ugly. Or slow me. Slow's not good. Slow's not good. If he would have netted me, that could have got spicy. If I would have got netted there, that could have been interesting. Shit, I forgot to hit the vendor. To do that on their way back. Potion vendor.
Lovely.
$21. Don't like these level 21s. Watch how this level 21 tears me up.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Okay.
Lovely. Lovely.
kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
Hmm.
Lovely.
No, I don't like being
You
rooted.
can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I don't like being rooted. No, 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 no. I don't like that.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't like being inside the woods where I can get rooted by a spider, then I have another mob respawn. Because I could very quickly get two mobs on me, and that could be really bad.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Still alive! Alive!
Lovely. Lovely.
Bandit Cloak of the Whale. I'm gonna have to take a break for a couple hours, guys, to take a nap because I'm really falling asleep with the computer here. I'm tired. I did not get enough sleep last night. I need to come back fresh so we can grind out. Try to get to level 25, which is gonna be rough because it's gonna take about I'd say about 4 hours to get there because of the obviously how long it takes me to kill mobs and. I'm not sure. We gotta look around and see what other quests we might be able to do as well. See if there's anything that we want to try to do as many quests as possible. I thought about picking up fishing, not to really augment my character too much with fishing, but just to do the quests. Just to do the fishing quests. But now I've kind of out-leveled a lot of the quests that I would do for fishing, so...
Lovely.
This guy's kicking my butt.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
He was kicking my butt. How many more? We still need wolf flank. Alright. The other thing that's kind of tough is, I mean, the only kind of gear that we can equip is gray gear, and most of the gray gear that we're looking for drops off of humanoid targets. So, you know, not... calls down a pillar of fire, burning all enemies within the area. Well, we'll hold on to this. This may be useful at some point. But yeah, I'm going to take a break, guys. I'm going to take a break. I'm tired. I'll come back in a couple hours, and we'll keep leveling. And we'll hope that we can get to... like I said, I would like to get to 25. I would like to get 5 gold. I'm not sure. I think if I keep grinding the wolves, we should be able to get some money, but the fact that it takes so long to kill these mobs makes it tough. You know, it's tough to get money with this character because our time to kills are so long. But I think the spiders are good because we can sell the leather, and they also drop the soft patch of fur. But I had really bad drop rates on that the first time through. We only got like 2 or 3. Normally you get more than that. And we haven't gotten a lot of green items. Normally you get some green item drops. Usually when I go from one side of the Duskwood to the other and just kill all the wolves on the way, I almost always get at least 1 or 2 green items. At least 1. I guess I got a couple, but nothing great. They were like, you know, cloaks don't sell for much money, so. But anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. Like I said, I'll be back in 2 or 3 hours and we'll pick up where we left off. Catch you guys then, man. Peace out.